everyone. We are very excited to be here with you today because we have a fantastic launch that we know you've all been waiting for and we've all been waiting to share with you as well. Are you ready for some festive fun? Because our Golden Oldies are back and they have had a little trim me up. We've got some fantastic new characters in this collection today, and it has already been flying out the door, so much so that Adam is running around the office trying to figure out what we are going to do because we are slowly running out of stock. But don't worry, fingers crossed, we will have enough to get through the day. This is what we're hoping. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this hour. Jess is producing the show this morning. Morning. She's just eating a timeout. And over in the demonstration station, it is Kat.
Yay.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Nat. I feel like I've not seen you for ages.
I know, I was going to say that. It's been a while. Switching and changing and annual leave and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for today.
It's going to be so much fun.
These characters are hilarious.
Yes.
The way that the design team have reimagined our favourite Golden Oldies and created this artwork is amazing. If you caught it yesterday with Anne-Marie, you will already know how popular this will be. Hundreds and hundreds of these collections, like literally sold in 40 minutes. I was in Adam's office asking him about what we could do. I rang Liam, spoke to Anne-Marie. She'd already given half of the stuff that we were going to give them again for the last hour. So you can imagine that this morning is a lot of fun in this office. But let's get to it, shall we? Let's have a look at this week's Winnie Weekly. It is the absolutely fantastic stained glass wonderful wildlife collection. Absolutely beautiful. You're going to get the whole ultimate collection, which includes your topper sets, your little book and your inserts and double-sided papers. There's going to be 3 lucky winners that we announce on Friday's show, and all you need to do is like, share and comment which of these Christmas films was inspired by a real family trip. Is it A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, or C, Christmas with the Cranks? There was lots of comments on Monday's show, and I didn't think it would be that film, if I'm honest. But hey ho, like, share and comment. You have until Friday, I'd say maybe like half an hour into the show, to be able to get your answers in. But make sure you are in it to win it, because this is a stunning, stunning collection. Right. Are you ready? Because I think we've waited enough now. We need to be able to see this collection. Have a look at the fantastic, brand new Golden Oldies Festive Fun. Awesome is this collection. It is so fun. The humour that we have in here, the characters we have in here, it's just the absolute best. So there's lots of different ways you can buy it today. The most popular way to get your Golden Oldies is in this bundle. You're saving a huge £8 getting it this way, which means your inserts are completely free. You're going to get the 4 toppers. You get 2 of each in there. On every single topper set, you can make a minimum of 3 cards. They are jam-packed full with toppers this time. We've got your Picture Perfect pad, which has 320 individual elements throughout here. And then you've also got your inserts, which are coming to you, which we absolutely love. And you can see just match so perfectly with the kit that we've got for you. Shall we take a look in closer detail though, because you are not going to believe how awesome this collection is. These are your toppers. Now you are going to get 2 each of all of these. I want to get closer, Jess. We need to see these fantastic faces. I mean, you're probably going to have to zoom out in a minute. You might need to move your chair there. Look at these. The little triplets having the best time ever. You can tell they've just come out of the Christmas party, can't you?
Absolutely.
We've got the couple there again in their Christmas jumpers having a little bit of a boogie. This one is one of my favourites. It's the couple. He's carol singing. She's got her hands over her ears like, shut up, man. We've heard enough of that. And then we've got the Santa and also Mrs. Claus there with the mirror ball. And then our favourite image from the last collection was these guys with their pints. We've now got them in their Santa costumes. Absolutely incredible. You can see there that you've got three sentiments on here. They read fun and friendship and festive cheer, Christmas cheer. I thought you said Christmas beer, and you're never too old to party. So they're the sentiments you're going to get on that. Look at this cardstock. I love these guys. They make me so happy inside, and I think that's why everyone is loving this collection and why everyone is wanting to get their hands on it, because of how cheerful this is. It's absolutely phenomenal. The next one we have for you is also one of my favorites. This is a super Christmas. So of course we have the Super Santa. We've got the Grumpy Grandad. You've always got one of them in your family at Christmas.
Absolutely.
Just cannot be bothered. Just wants to sit there with a pint, a cheese board, and be left alone to watch the telly.
Yep.
Does not want to partake in anything. We've got the guy here that, again, clearly does not want to hang any more Christmas lights. He's looking at his wife thinking, if we add any more lights to this house, it's going to look like Blackpool Illuminations. And then we've obviously got the carol singer again here as well. 4 incredible sentiments for you. Again, we've got Happy Christmas, have a super Christmas, smile, it's Christmas, which I think putting that one with your grumpy men is going to be absolutely hilarious. And then the next one is now you've fetched your glasses, Merry Christmas. You've got the whole scene here with that grumpy guy on his ladders. Super good for all your fold backs, that one. And then you've also got the Super Santa there as well with that beautiful foiled edge border. Your third topper set we have for you is all about the ladies. This one's dressed to impress. We've got Mrs. Claus there riding a reindeer, making sure she's getting all those presents that Santa missed out. We've got the fantastic character up here with her Christmas tree glasses on. I absolutely love this image. It's so fun. Further down you've got the burnt gingerbread men. I mean, you can't bake at Christmas without having a dilemma. And then we've also got the Christmas Gran in her fantastic pyjama set there. Absolutely awesome. Again, another jam-packed sheet in terms of card making on there. Your sentiments are dashing through the stove, special delivery, have a fabulous Christmas, always dressed to impress, and have a holly jolly Christmas. Then you have your printed cardstock, which has Mrs. Claus riding the reindeer on there. So funny, that one. And then the other one as well with the grandma looking very cool when in her Fair Isle Christmas pyjamas. And then the next one is all about the couples, and I absolutely love this. This was one of our favourite images from the original, the couple on the bench, that gorgeous anniversary image. We've given it a festive twist, so you've got that one there at the very top corner here. This topper is Mistletoe Kisses, because all these toppers are individually available on the website as well. So we've got the fantastic couple there on the bench with their festive regalia on. You've got the Santa hat and the reindeer ears. We've got the couple having a little kiss under the mistletoe. Absolutely adorable. But then our favourite is the couple in the jumper. There's always that one person that has an absolutely massive Christmas jumper that you can fit about 5 people in. And I love this image here. It's absolutely adorable. This is probably one of my favourite toppers because it's just so cute. And I could imagine sending this to like my mum, my grandma and granddad, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and they would all love it. They would find it so funny, the images that we have on here. And your sentiments on this one are winter wishes, mistletoe kisses, cozy Christmas, the best gift at Christmas is you. You could be sending that to your loved one, and then Merry Christmas as well. Super cute. Another fantastic cardstock here with the couple in the jumper, and then you've also got the couple having a little smooch there as well. Absolutely Incredible artwork in this kit again, all printed onto our fantastic, adorable scorable, so you can make lots of different shape cards from this collection. £31.97 to get this, or £28.77 if you are a diamond member. But when you think about it, that bundle, if you are a diamond member, is £28, so you are saving yourself a really good deal and getting so much more buying it this way. Shall we have a look at the so showing you the collection. Topper sets individually, if you want to get those, are $3.99, or they're on the offer for 5 for 4. So again, if you don't want all of them, if there's a certain one you want, you can buy it that way. Then we've got your inserts. Love the inserts for this. So A4 size inserts, and we've gone for like, oh, upside down. We've gone for like a really nice selection here, because we've not got any of the artwork of the cardstock included. What we've done is, because there's so many different designs, and because you're going to want to use these with the fantastic paper pad, which has so much more artwork we're about to share with you, we've given you quite sort of like basic designs. You've got all of those colours, so you've got the rich gold, the red, the green, that gorgeous blue in here as well. You've got your holly patterns, you've got your lights, you've got your snowflakes, but a really nice mix of designs. So you're going to get 8 different designs in this, and you're going to get 3 of each in that pad. So a fantastic mix there of those ones. Then this picture perfect pad, it's incredible. So your picture perfect pad is £11. Is it wrong? Yeah. It's wrong. It's £11.99, people. So if you're wanting to get extra of these, pop it into your basket. It's going to be £11.99. I'm not sure. Is that going to be the... What will the diamond price be on that? Jess will figure it out. Anyway, I have to show you this because it's absolutely awesome. Look at how many images you're getting in here. And you get 4 of each sheet. You have got fantastic picture perfect images on one side, and then you get the coordinating designs on the other. I'm going to have to run you through this because the artwork is incredible. You get bigger images of those smaller toppers, which I absolutely love because we get to see them in full detail. Extra sentiments in here as well. So if you're a diamond member, that's going to come down to £10.79. Jess has just done the maths. Which I think is absolutely awesome, isn't it? If you love Santa, Mrs. Claus riding that reindeer, how about the couple riding the reindeers? We've got that one included. This is a face that I think is on a lot of people's faces when they're driving home for Christmas, especially on the motorways when it's getting a little bit busier. We've got the lady wrapped in tinsel, one of my favourites. We've got the lady getting ready. We've also got another fantastic granny in her pyjamas, and then we've got the Nana knitting the Christmas jumper for everyone. Absolutely awesome designs in here. We've got next, oh, look at this one. If the people in the comments aren't saying that is me and my husband, I do not know what it is. This needs to be our Christmas outfits for this year.
Do you reckon?
Full lights and everything.
Right, okay.
I think we could make it. It's absolutely incredible. What else have we got coming up in here? You've got the grumpy granddads. You've got the burnt turkey. We've got Super Santa again on here. Oh, this one's very fun as well. We've got the fun-loving people in their reindeer antlers. The couple sledging. I always want to try and sledge. I'm always a bit too scared.
Too scared?
Yeah. I'll like go over a rock or something. Next we've got the Christmas pudding on fire. We've obviously got the burnt cakes. We've got some other fantastic ones with the couples on, which are really, really cute. I do love this one as well. For any people that have dogs, this one's fantastic. The dog's like opening all the presents, and you've got the couple that are really shocked on there. Then we have some more for you. This is a game that is always played in Dan's side of the family at Christmas. First person to fall asleep has all the Christmas presents sat on their heads. And we see how many presents you can get on them. We've got the couple taking the selfies in their fun outfits, and then we've got the the man who's very unimpressed with his Christmas socks on there as well. So many fun designs in here. Snowball fights again. We've got the Christmas jumper, a different one this time. So that could be great for anyone you know who has been knitting throughout the year. And then we're finishing off with these gorgeous designs. The couple with their Christmas slippers. We've got the ones there wrapped up in the scarf. And then again, those Christmas kisses. And I think that's it for all of your images, which is incredible, isn't it? And then look at all of the extra designs we have for you that you can be using alongside all of these images or your toppers as well. This is an absolutely incredible deal. $11.99 for this, $10.79 if you are a diamond member. And then remember, if you want to get it all, go for the bundle. This is selling incredibly fast. Everyone in the office had it. I don't know if you were here, Jess. Me, Emma, Lisa, Kelly, Adam was like, we'll be fine tomorrow, we'll have enough. I came in this morning and I think there was discussions about the fact that there's not enough. We don't have enough of this to go around, so make sure you are getting your hands on this. We don't want you to miss out on our fantastic Golden Oldies festive fun. But that's enough chattering from me about what's in the kit. I know you want to see what you can do with the kit, so over to you, Kat.
Okie dokie. So we are going to go with a Super Christmas, and we're going to keep this one simple, but it's still a very effective card. And we're going to go with this guy here because he's screaming to be fussy cut and folded back. So I've got my cardstock. I'm going to take this down to 8 inches. And then it's one of those designs, because this comes quite far out, you'll see when we fold back, there's no specific measurements as such. I'm just going to kind of work with the cardstock.
And see what kind of like size you come out with.
It comes out with. So you'll understand more as we go along. So the first thing I am going to do is pop this onto my scoreboard.
Absolutely so much love for this collection in the comments, and we are not surprised at all. We knew that this was going to be incredible. So much love coming in. People are saying that the artwork is incredible. The team have done such a fantastic job with this. We love it.
So I'm going to pop this onto my scoreboard. I'm going to make sure it's flush against the top and the side, so I know I'm going to get a nice straight line. And then I'm just going to pick the nearest score line to this white edge down here. So we're just going to bring that down to the top of Super Santa's head there. And then we're going to take it. In fact, we've got a ruler just so I know I'm using the right.
Yes, there's rulers here.
I think
there's
I'm
about
okay.
5 of them. Probably all of our desks.
Say you should be able to figure it out, but just in case you're not sure, because there's a lot of detail, if you run a ruler down from your score line, you'll see. And we're just going to go from the bottom just up to that. We'll not do them any harm. Just the middle of that area there. We'll leave it at that.
Careful with your craft knife there, Kat.
Absolutely. And then again, what we're going to do, because it's going to be quite a large fold back, is we're going to score. I'm hoping I've got enough room for this. We're just going to come as close to the edge of this cape as possible. So again, I'm going to take this down this score line here. And then we'll come back and work out this side for if there's any room to do any fold back once we've got our topper on. Because again, it's quite a substantial topper, so we won't be able to have an even each side. So then all I'm going to do is take my craft knife, and I've started this off. We are just going to fussy cut as tight as you can to Santa, around the edges, around that super this there.
There's so many people in the comments talking about this artwork. Love the images. I know people like this, says Little Bear. Fiona on YouTube says the expression on their faces. It is the best thing, isn't it? Just how happy and just how much fun they're having. You can really see it. Caroline says the first one with the 3 women is me and my besties. My husband is the grumpy granddad. Fiona says, Mrs. Claus, how fab is that one? There are some really fantastic designs in here. Let us know which image is your favourite from our brand new Christmas.
And then carefully, once you've got all that fussy cut out, just fold it over to the first score line and then fold it back, and you will have this lovely pop out detail here. Isn't that just gorgeous? And if you're worried about because we've got quite a bit of space there, you can always go and use a bit of your insert papers or a bit of scrap from your design pad just to pop behind there. But
there's lots of things we've got coming up as well that you'd be able to add in there, just in case you wanted to add a little bit.
So we're just going to score this one down, like I said, and we're not going to go over complicated with this card because we've got some die cutting and stuff to come for you later. So, but I think it's a great example how you can make a really stunning fancy card that's going to be like nothing you can buy in the shops, but super quick effectively.
Really, really quick. I do like the fact that we have a lot of the images in this one that are sort of like able to be transformed into fold backs, maybe gatefold cards as well.
Yeah.
You know, you can really make super quick but fun cards with this collection, and that's why it has been so popular.
So what I'm going to do now is we're going to pop that frame in there. We're just going to see kind of about where we want it to sit, and then we can mark like when this comes over where we want that kind of score line to be. Again, so I just want it even on each side. So if I just mark that I want my first one here, pop it onto my scoreboard, and this is just an easy two. Like I said, this one, it's not precise measurements, it's just about working with the products that are in your topper set. So we're going to go there.
Got lots of questions about whether this will be reprinted if it sells out.
And then
yes, I believe it will be reprinted. When it can go on the machines is another question in itself right now. We are extremely busy. We have got so many collections every single week, every single launch day coming up on Hobby Maker. So that's Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. We have about 2 launches every single day. Not all of them will go on the machines, but quite a lot of them are going on the machine. So we are massively busy. So machine time is probably what we'd be sort of arguing with people about when we can get it on the machines.
When we can get it back on.
We will try and give you updates as to if stock is looking very low. I know that some of the individual items will be looking quite low, but we're trying to make it work for everyone.
So we're just going to run some foam pads around the edges there, just to give this a bit of height.
So many people saying that they would send these cards to their family. Absolutely. It's definitely one for the family, isn't it, this?
And let's double up on this one. We've got any chunky ones in here, just to make it stand out, because we've got that extra space because of the pop out. You can afford to go a little bit higher with your layers. Pop that in there, and we're just going to take the sentiment, add it to the bottom. I think we might do that so it comes across.
Oh, nice.
When
So
he
it sits
sat
on
there
that
like
side.
that. Yeah, just like that. Little bit of foam pad. Into the black, 'cause my hands, that's just what my hand
Karen says, the Grumpy Grandad is my favourite. It's definitely my husband. I showed it him and he agrees. I think he's quite proud of that fact. Well, you know, some people that just own being grumpy, myself included.
That's it, you've got to sometimes, haven't you?
Yep.
It's the only way to go. And then I'm going to use some of our beautiful gold studs. Because again, I think these work really well for mail cards. I'll just take this down this side. We can go with the really chunky ones for this. Just pop that in there. And it just gives that little detail to
I love
the
those
edge.
studs as well. It's quite fun, isn't it, having that large sort of like more like masculine embellishment on there.
And there we go. If we, which way?
Look how
This
fun that
way.
is. There we go.
And it's so 3D. It
I know,
stands
it's
out.
really
It stands
cool.
up beautifully on its own. You don't need to bring in any other cardstock, and it becomes, that's a card you could bring out every year as a decoration.
It's so fun. It's honestly so fun, and I absolutely love that Super Santa as well. It's just awesome. I'm going to show you some more cards, and then we've got even more products that you can be adding to your basket. So look at these ones. Barbara created this one. She'd added some peel-off detail to the outside of the edge of here, which I absolutely love. We've got another Super Santa here too. This time Santa's been fussy cut from that back panel just to be added on as an extra embellishment. I've just had the best idea ever. Put him on some acetate so he's flying.
Oh my word, like over there.
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool.
That would be, or wobbler Santas as well.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. We've got a fantastic card here as well. This one is again by Barbara, absolutely gorgeous with those ladies on. That one is definitely going to be one that's going to be sent out to people's friends. Leanne has created this one with that Picture Perfect pad, a really, really fun design actually, with that sort of extra element on. Really easy to create that card style as well. This is super cute. Really, really love this one. Works perfectly with these Picture Perfect pad designs as well, and I love how you can add so many different patterns to that back panel there. We've got a one with all of our ladies on here, a gorgeous gatefold with the couple. This one's by Lynn. Ooh,
That's fun.
using the extra toppers. That one is fancy. How clever is that? Another fantastic one with those ladies on as well, using some of the acetate I've got coming up and placing that behind there. Really nice use of gemstones as well on this card. And then look at this one of those gorgeous gate easel cards, which allows you to be able to also use the design on the base of your cards too. Really, really beautiful designs in there. So let me show you through some of the extras that we have, because we have got jam-packed extras for this collection, starting off with our acetate. So we have got 4 designs for you here, I think. 4 designs, you are going to get 4 of each. We've got the snowflakes. We have got the fantastic Fair Isle. You have got your all over designs here with the fairy lights, which works so well with a lot of the images that we have, including that one, the guy holding the lights on the ladder, and then you've also got that beautiful edge of presents on there as well. £11.99. You're going to get 16 sheets of your acetate, foiled acetate there, and it is 220 microns, so you can make your card blanks from it and all sorts like that. If you're wanting to extend your cards even more with the items we've got for you, we've also got our adorable scoreable colours. So you are going to get 24 sheets. There's 8 different colours. You're going to get 3 of each. So we've got the honey. You're also going to get the Merlot. We have got your bottle green. You've got the cobalt blue, the midnight blue, your fantastic rich burgundy, the Hessian, and of course the Christmas chili red. So $9.99 to be able to get that. 24 sheets of coordinating adorable scoreable, absolute essential. Then we have your Miri selection, because of course we like to give you both options here, and this will work really nicely with your Picture Perfect pad. Because there's no foiling on there, you're going to be able to use lots of different colours of foiling. Also bring in your brand new festive foiled edge card blanks we had on on Monday, sorry. We've got your leafy green, we've also got the frosted green, you've got the blue shimmer, rich burgundy, your burnished bronze, the emerald green, your gold, and also your pillar box red. I do know that the Miri is very limited, so if you want to get your hands on that, you're going to have to be super, super quick. $8.99 to get that. You're going to get 16 sheets of the coordinating colours of Miri. And then we've got ribbon for you. A fantastic ribbon selection. In this one, you're going to get 21 metres. And you can see there we've really added all of those essential colours that you see throughout this kit into that ribbon. You're going to get your brown, you're going to get that fantastic taupe, you've got your gold, your yellow, your green, your blue, and also that red. $9.99 if you want to get your coordinating ribbon. And then I'll just show you through some cards that use these products, and then we'll go straight over to Kat. We've got a gorgeous one of the couple here in their fantastic jumpers. Really, really nice with that addition of the bow of acetate. This one, again, really, really fun design, showcasing how you can trim off those images to be able to mix and match your images together. This is cool. I really like this one. Having the snowflakes on the bottom, because of course you've got them on the top, so using that design the other way around gives you a really nice look too. That one, we've got this one's in the back of the card here with that grumpy guy. And then another one as well using that image, because it just works so perfectly on here. £11.99 if you want to get your hands on that picture perfect pad, remember. And then your acetate, of course, £11.99 to get that too. So perfect additions to this kit. Right, Kat, what we do next?
I was just going to do something, and then I realised we've not showed it yet, have we?
Oh, do it. Go for it.
I was going to do the die.
Do it.
Are you
Do
sure?
it, Kat. Do it.
I got all thinking, and then I realised they've not actually showed it in
It's
this part
fine.
of the show.
People have already been buying it. I've been reading comments
Okay.
about what everyone's been adding to their baskets, and lots of people have been adding this fantastic product in.
So we're going to do a basic 7x7 card, but we are going to add a little bit of a twist in there as well. So we have with this collection the brand new, I'll not show you mine, Natalie can show you the fancy one, I've got the sample packaging here, but this beautiful Polaroid frame die that works so well with your Picture Perfect pad. So I have picked out a few images that I want to use, and I'm going to go with this one because I think it's perfect. It's got that kind of Polaroid effect, and I'm going to try and squeeze this one in as well. I'm kind of doing this from start to finish, so if we're here till lunchtime, everyone can blame me. So we're just going to start with a basic matte layer for our card and just get some detail on there. So we're going to go with the gold mirror, and I've got some of the background pages out of the Picture Perfect pad. So we'll do 7x7. In fact, I'll cut it to 7 height first, and then I can get both pieces out of this piece of card. So we'll go 7x7, and then I think we'll do a strip down to maybe 2.5, maybe 3. Let's do 3. And then I've picked 2 pages out. I'm going to have my main background as this lovely kind of glitter effect disco background here. So we're going to take this one down to 3 notches under the 7 in both directions. And the same with this one, 3 notches under the 3 by 3 notches under the 7. Running out of room again. This is where she starts panicking, and we'll just mat and layer these up just using my dotty tape runner. So we will just make sure that's as even as it can be on the 3 sides there, and then if you gently lay it down, you should be absolutely fine. And then repeat the process with this one. This is going to be our main background, so I'm just going to pop that down there. Now, my idea for the end is this is going to sit somewhere on this background sheet here, just to break that up. I'm not going to pop it down yet until I've done my other layers and I see where it sits best underneath. So we'll pop them over to the side there for the time being. And we are going to now, I'm moving on, and I hope we've got these in stock. But I've taken some of the rainbow pointed.
We've got nice in stock. The rainbow finish adorable scorable.
That's the one, because I think it gives you that perfect kind of Polaroid picture kind of look. It's just the right texture for it.
A good cardstock to use here. This is your Prism White adorable scoreable cardstock. It is a perfect addition to your Christmas crafting.
And we are going to pop them on there.
I love the fact that you get the two sizes.
Yes,
it's really
so
clever,
good,
isn't it? This die is going to be a core item, so don't worry. We have lots of stock available of this one, and it is so fantastic. You get obviously the big Polaroid frame, you've got the smaller one, and then we've got lots of little embellishments that you can use. There's also some picture corners, some sort of like emoji elements too. It is just super fun.
And I'm going to take a few sentiments as well, and let's pop these inside this frame because this is just going to be waste, so you might as well put them in there and cut them out. So we've got say cheese, and I think we'll go with smile. And I'm not necessarily saying we will use these, but we might as well cut them out while we're going through and get it all sorted. I feel like I'm missing
Plates. I think it's the metal one in the. It's up there.
The magnetic sheet. Oh, that one. There we go. Oh wow, it's looking fabulous.
Don't worry, I do have details that Anne-Marie has sourced us a new machine.
Oh.
So stay tuned, because not only do we have new plates, we also have a new machine coming. Oh, it's exciting.
So we'll run that through there, and I will try and get my brain back in gear to remember where I'm up to and what I've got to do next, because there is quite a bit with this card. So we will take that one, take that out. Don't go flying on my plates, we still need to use more of you. Do you know, can I pop these over to you now to pop out while I'm moving on to the next bit?
Let me do it.
Thank you. So then I'm going to take a little bit of gold, and this time we are going to take that shadow that we had for our sentiment there, and we're also going to do a couple of our picture corners.
Lots of people have said that this is such a good idea, using this prism white with this die. The die is available as well for you to purchase. We will show you that in the next part of the show, but if lots of people are shopping ahead already and have got that die in their baskets.
If you think using this white with it, wait till you see what I've got for you next.
Oh god.
I'm not one to blow my own trumpet, but I think the next bit is quite clever. If we can make it work.
We will be able to make it work, we always do.
I told Jess before and she was like, oh yeah. So if it gets Jess seals of approval, then I'm happy. So we'll just take that little bit of tape that's stuck on there. We'll just build up these backgrounds. There's one corner and the other one stuck in there. Thank you very much, glamorous assistant.
The only thing I need to do is I might need just your pokey tool, just to get this smile out.
So now we can move over on to our sheets. There's just everything everywhere. This is going to be so much fun. And we are going to take out the two main images that we want to use. So we're going to use this lovely one at the top here. And we can just trim her to size. And then we are going to take this bottom one. Now we're going to cut it to the size that it is here, but it is a bit too big for the little frame. But there's always a way around that.
There's so many good images that are like perfectly designed to work with these Polaroids as well. And I love the fact that we've got the Polaroids, because if you are a scrapbooker, you like to make memory books, you make sort of like holiday journals, this is going to be fantastic to use in that setting as well. It's not just perfect for working with these golden oldies, but just perfect for working with so many different projects you're going to be making.
So this little frame here, as you can see, is a little bit too small for this image, but it doesn't mean that we can't pick out part of the image and then just cut around it. So just select the part that you want, like that, And then you can trim away the excess. And it looks like it should have always been like that. There's no... Look how I picked up a pretty bit of ribbon as I was doing that as well. And no one needs to know now that at that point, in my opinion, that looks
so
more
good.
Polaroid, because
Yeah.
it's as if you're just coming into the frame. And then, what we're going to do with this one, now this is where my little bit of, I think I've dropped something on the floor, so remind me afterwards. We want this one on here, but we don't want it exactly touching. We need to leave a gap. We're going to do a very, very small frame around the size with the skinny foam pads, which I did have out.
You want
them
the
over here.
ones?
There we go. But before we do that, this is where my little bit of trickery comes in. So alongside that white rainbow finish, I'm also bringing in the black.
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to do a little slider. So like your Polaroid is going to reveal, because this reminds
clever.
me of like when it is your black Polaroid.
Yeah.
And I thought we could do like a little pull up and it'll reveal the picture underneath. So I just need to make sure this is just a little bit bigger than this. So if you pop this on the edge here, line it up, and we're going to draw inside that frame. See, I told you my first one needed to be a quick one because this was going to be a bit bigger. So we're just going to do that, and then we'll just cut a tiny little bit outside of those lines because we need it to be smooth. And what I'm going to do is we're going to cut this twice so we can trap some ribbon behind it. So if I just go a little bit bigger, but we don't want too much bigger because we need it to be able to slide freely after we've got our foam pads on. And then I'm just going to mark this again. And we can stick these back to back and sandwich our ribbon in between. And then it doesn't matter which way you're going to use it. So we will do that.
I'm intrigued to how this one's going to turn out, Kat.
So am I. This was an idea I had in the car coming to work this morning. So let's just make sure we've got these because they're not exact sizes right to right. So we'll just put a little bit of tape in here. Make a little loop so we can pull this up.
I'm sure a lot of you will have received
to.
your Hunky Dory magazines as well, and you may have already seen it, but if you haven't yet got yours, I know that there's quite a few delays in certain areas with Royal Mail right now, so if you haven't received yours yet, don't worry, it will be on the way to you. You can call customer service to double check if you would like to. Claire will be more than happy, and Emma and Veronica will be more than happy to check to see where yours is up to. But if you've got your magazine, this fantastic Golden Oldies is featured in the magazine. There's some brilliant cards made by the team that you can be recreating when you get your kits home as well. Remember, we shared that with you yesterday, $9.99, which is such a silly price for how much you get included this time around in that magazine. But your brand new Crafting with Hunky Dory magazine is available right now. You can go and get it if you wish to.
So we're just going to place that over there just for the time being, just so I can make sure that my foam pads aren't going to interfere with lifting that little slider in and out. So you're just going to want to foam pad the two sides and the bottom because we want it free at the top to reveal that image for us. Just like that, and then we can add a couple of thicker ones at the bottom, get that quite close so we know it's not going to fall down. The furthest it's going to go is there, and then we can just use the excess for a bit more. And now I think we've got sentiments and bits to work with, but we can use them in a bit. We can start building this up. So if we have our main image kind of sat here,
Cute.
like that, and then we could have this one off, going off a little bit like that. Yeah, we
Very
happy?
nice.
So let's start building these
I
layers
love
up.
Polaroid pictures. We took our, When did I get mine? We had one at our wedding.
Yes.
That everyone took pictures of and put in our guest book, which is my favourite thing ever. Everyone's drunk pictures. And the ones that got taken at the beginning of the day are a lot more civilised than the ones that got taken at the end of the night. But then for my birthday, because we borrowed that one from my best friend, but for my birthday, Dan got me one, and we took Polaroid like little pictures of us in different locations when we were in America.
That's so cool.
So I just need to get like one of those really cool frames now. Do you know that's got like the perfect sizes so you can put them all in it?
Yes.
I need to get one of them.
So then we can pop this over the top. Just layer that up so it's framing that image beautifully, and then hopefully if we've done this right, this should slide in.
Oh my goodness,
and
that's
it's going to
so
create
good.
this lovely cat. Doesn't it look like an
It
actual
looks
Polaroid?
really good.
Polaroid. And then let's pop this one off in the corner
you need
somewhere.
to put it that way because it looks like she's pointing at the main
her.
picture.
Yeah. So let's get a foam pad. Just going to be careful where we put this so it's not going to stick on too. So we'll have this in this little corner here, and then we just want one layer on the top so it's not going to interfere. We'll make that work with the tab being pulled out.
I love that. It's so clever.
So that can go like that.
That is awesome.
And then we had some little bits and pieces we can add on here. Like I said, and you can go even more to town with this if you want to, but I'm just, let's pop them on this one just to make it stand out a bit more. You can really, really fancify this up, but I just wanted to concentrate and show you this cool little trick.
You can tell Lisa's in the comments today because people are asking about things being added back into stock, and she's there straight away. So don't worry, Sam. Refresh your website. Lisa will get those that tape runner refill added for you. Andrea said my magazine should be delivered tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. You should be. It is a fantastic magazine, jam-packed with so many cool launches as well. There's loads of inspiration in that magazine. Some people as well wondering whether they could add the die to the order that they've already placed. You can do, just call customer service and they'll be happy to add that for you. Lots of people asking if that Polaroid die is available on the website. It is if you go to the Golden Oldies page. So open the website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. There's a huge banner at the top with our brand new Golden Oldies collection. If you click on that, it will take you directly to that page, and your die is sort of like 3 rows down. You can grab that for £14.99 today. This is so clever, Kat. I love the fact that it like lifts up to reveal something.
Like I said, the rest of the composition has gone a little bit out, and you've got all those other elements you can add in to make it funky, but because of time, we've got the important bit on there.
There's so much stuff on the collection. How good would that be for like a surprise card as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be really, really awesome. You could kind of like lift it up and it would reveal something, or you could have it saying like happy birthday, and it has like maybe like a picture of like your favourite artist because you've got tickets to like a concert.
That's right, should we do it?
So, oh my goodness, it's so good.
There's your photo developed.
Look at that.
Like I said, because we've double-sided that as well, you've got all that.
That is so clever. I absolutely love the idea of that die. If you want to get your hands on that die, we'll go straight to it for you because I know so many people want to get their hands on this. This is your Polaroids and Smiles. Like I said, you've got 2 different sizes of Polaroids in here. The largest being 12.5 by 10.8 centimeters. You've got your sentiments on here as well. So say cheese, that one comes with your matte and layer. You've got love, you've got smiles, you've got your photo corner, you've got your arrows, you've got your love heart, and you've also got that really fun emoji thumbs up Super, super awesome. $14.99 and essential for using in just all different types of crafting. You're going to absolutely love being able to use this. $14.99 to get your hands on that brand new Polaroid die. One more thing that's extra special that we've got for you. Look at this. Look at this. It is our Snowfall Mirri, foiled in that fantastic white design here. And this is a 24 sheet pack as well. So you are going to get 2 sheets of 12 different colorways. We've got gold, we've got red, we've got your purple in there. You've got that festive green. We've also got the brown. You're going to get your beautiful like turquoisey. I can never remember the name of that one. We've got the this one is your grey, your steel grey. Really, really gorgeous colour selection in there. We've also got your rainbow. That one's going to be included. You've got your green, your blue is in there for you, and then your copper as well. So 12 different colours. You are going to receive 2 of each sheet, which is going to give you 24 sheets of your fantastic Snowfall Mirri. I'm going to show you some more cards, and then we're going to recap that incredible bundle you can get today. But I just love how fun all the cards are that the team have made, and you can really tell how much love they've had making the cards when you see them all together. Another really gorgeous one here, that wonderful fold back from Barbara. Great use of her peel-offs as well to create sort of like bauble effects with those sentiments. This one's super, super fun with all of the different elements on there. Really, really nice design. I love the stars that have been added to that one too. You've got your grumpy guys on this card, that wonderful fold back. And then we've got some cards made using that Polaroid as well. This one has been embossed, which looks really, really cool. And then your images have been added on. It just works so well with that Picture Perfect pad. It's absolutely adorable. We've got another one here created by Barbara. She's actually used one of your foiled stepper cards that you can use with your Picture Perfect pads, with your pocket pads, but they will work really, really nicely, as you can see here, with those square designs as well on here. This is a gorgeous one with that wonderful Mrs. Claus. You've got the guys again at the pub. Absolutely awesome. We have to say this one is very, very fun as well. Lynn has created this one. I love this. Really, really awesome. She's used it as a waterfall card, and on every single layer, I might have to show it this way actually, we've got our favourite Hunky Dory people. We've got Bex at the top, then we've got me, we've got our Stace, Amy, Anne-Marie, Dan. I love Dan's face in this one. What do you think he's saying in that? Do you think he's telling a secret?
Looks like he could be.
He could be, couldn't he?
He's just said something he shouldn't.
He's thinking
definitely.
like, oh, I've got an idea. Let me tell everyone about what's coming up in 4 months' time. Cat's in there as well. It's absolutely awesome. So thank you so much, Lynn, for that very fun waterfall card with us all on. Very, very cool. And another way that you could be creating cards with that design, I also love this one. Let me get it ready, because it is a triple. There's 5 on there. Look at this one. How fun is that? Again, a great card. Folds down, fits in an 8x8. You could have like all the family photos on there. Yes. It could be for grandma, you know, absolutely beautiful. Alison created that one. And then we've got this one as well with the snow in there. Super, super cute. And then those gold frames on that design as well. £14.99 to get your hands on that die. It is so, so worth getting that. But today is all about Golden Oldies and that fantastic collection, and you can get all of it, the whole kit. You can be taken home for £31.97. This is the most popular way to get your Golden Oldies collection right now. It is flying out the door. We all knew it would be. We didn't think it would be this popular, but it is. Make sure you don't miss out your chance to get your Golden Oldies Ultimate Collection. Kat,
Yes.
Let's go back to you for another demo.
Shall we do one more? Let's go back to our top sets, and we are going for Dress to Impress, and I just love this image here.
It's so fun, isn't it?
So we're going to do one of my OG favourite card styles, like a little acetate easel. I've got 6x6 card blank, and we are going to start by doing 2 6x6 matte layers. So,
Oh, that's a good question. Sarah's asked, would the die be suitable for square little book pages? The team have already answered. It is a little bit smaller, but on some images you could trim it down.
Yeah, a lot of them, the main focus is in the middle, isn't it? And then...
I wonder if it would work with your square picture perfect pads though. Might be a bit too small for those, but you can always mat and layer them.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way of doing it in the crafty world.
So many people loving that card, Kat.
Oh, thank you, guys.
She said the lady pointing to the reveal photo is genius. Denise says, I love it.
So we are going to get 2 mats and layers out of here. 6x6 is kind of the biggest you can do this with, but if you go 3 notches under, you can get from both sides. So we will do 3 notches under on this one, and we'll take that one from the bottom, so we've got the lovely image on the bottom. And then this time it should just be, we might need to take a tiny little sliver off. Don't attempt that if your blade is anything other than brand new, because it might fluff up a bit. But this time we're going to take it from the top, so we can incorporate that beautiful holly border on there as well. So we can pop these on. And I remember one of the first years I was making like Christmas cards just for fun for myself before I was working here and stuff. This is a design that I just used to love doing because it's so simple to do, but it shows off your acetate. If you're one of those people that struggles what to do with acetate, it's a great way of doing that. And it's just one of those kind of, it's simple, but a wow factor. When people are not used to getting handmade cards and stuff, it really makes them open and go, wow. So we will take that, then we'll go over to our acetate. And again, it all depends on where the foiling is on your acetate, where you're cutting into this. So with this being over on the right hand side, I'm going to take the right edge to the 6 inches. Do you know what? I might actually trim a little bit off there just so it's a little bit closer to that leading edge. And then we're going to take this to a full 6 inches, so it's the full width of the card. And then we are going to take it to 7. So we've got 6 inches that is the same size as our card, but we want to create a little panel that we can fold over and secure this at the back. So then just move that up an inch, add in a score line.
There was a comment on Facebook just then from Catherine, asking if there's any chance we could have a duo design or card pack with ground cover, grass, meadow, cobbles, tarmac, that type of thing. It doesn't have all of them included. However, we do have a duo design paper pack called Natural Planet and Gorgeous Grunge, so have a look at that one. It doesn't have all of the suggestions you've asked for, but some of them are included in there. So if you are looking for that pad and you're wanting to use it straight away, then have a look at that pad, Catherine, because it might have in it what you need.
But that is a very, very good suggestion.
It is a good suggestion.
Very, very handy.
The team have passed it on to Al. He'll have added it to his notebook.
So you're going to take your 6x6 card blank in a 10th hole position, and then you're going to open it up. So we're kind of working with the inside of the card here for a change. We're going to take the back panel. Again, please use a stronger glue, construction glue for this, but just in time, I am going to add this one on there.
Lots of people have suggested this already, but Denise has said a decoupage kit with these images would be the icing on the cake. How good would that be?
I don't know. I think we could just think of all our both popular sellers. Like I said, we've already done it in a Golden Oldies in a deluxe craft mat.
Yes, we
You
have.
you could easily do a Whopper Topper set in them.
Oh, yeah.
Your decollage in them, even your decoupage. We could just do a whole everything.
It's just one of those collections that has just shocked us with how incredibly popular it is, and they're fun images. Every single artwork in here just makes you smile, and I think it says a lot about a kit when this many people absolutely love it.
Yeah. So we are just going to pop this out of here. We're going to add our main frame on flat. Do you know what I might do? Just for a little bit of extra detail, because we can sometimes be a little bit mean with these central frames, but because this one's got that beautiful extra detail in there and we just discard them, let's add it as a feature. So I'm going to use it for some corner detail on here.
Oh,
so you can just stick it on,
trim it down.
So don't think you've just got to use them as the circles as the main frames. You can go and add them as extra details.
I like this. This is a nice way of using them as well. It just adds to that fun element that you've already got in this kit.
It does, absolutely. And there you go, simple as that. You've just added a little bit more to that page there. So when we layer this up now, that'll just sit over the top.
Nice. Very cute.
And then we can add our main image on some foam pads. Now again, the trickiest things about this is hiding your foam pads at the back, but as you've seen already, we've got lots of things in this kit where you can just die cut a circle either of your inserts or a little bit of your snowfall acetate that you can just pop on the back of this if you were gifting or selling, and you'll cover up your foam pads on the back. And we'll just pop that in there. And I love it when they're off facing different directions. And I love it, this is why I use acetate for things like this, because you can still see the main image when you pop it up. You're not taking away from anything.
I just love this image.
Yeah.
It reminds me of nights out where you get really drunk and then there's a statue and you think, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go sit on that or climb it. It's happened a lot of times with my friends. Happened once in Amsterdam. There was a huge bull in one of the squares. I think there's a photo of all three of us. We all climbed the bull and someone took a photo of us. There's one, my friend got very drunk on her hen do in Liverpool, and there was a statue near Chinatown. I'm sure there's a picture of her on that statue. It's just a must, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But this is hilarious. And I love the fact that it's Mrs. Claus and not Santa as well.
Yes.
She's been on the Santa's gone off. He's doing the world presents, and Mrs. Claus is doing the presents at the North Pole. She's had a few too many sherries, and she thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on that reindeer that people told me I wasn't allowed to get on.
So we're just adding this one down here as our stopper. And then we'll add another sentiment just over to this side, and then we'll pop one little dotty one at the top just to bring it all together.
It's so much fun. It's a fantastic kit. It makes incredible cards, as you've seen. If you missed Anne-Marie's shows as well, you'll be able to catch up on Hobby Maker on their website or on YouTube and review the cards that Anne-Marie made with this collection as well for even more inspiration. So awesome, Kat. I love the touch with that border strip as well down the edge.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And again, I think, especially with like a flying through the air,
it's
flying through
really
the sky,
nice,
it
isn't
works
it?
really well.
It's so fun. Make sure as well that if you've got your magazines, you're having a look through at all of the fantastic card models in there as well, with the instructions for how you can be making them. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, emboss your way to a magical Christmas. Our latest release of embossing folders are coming. Join Anne-Marie and Stacey at 10 AM tomorrow. That's going to be a very busy day as well. Stock has flown out the door for that one. So much so that on Monday when Stacey was here, she's already reordered them. That's how popular tomorrow's going to be, so don't miss that one. And then tomorrow on Hobby Maker, I'm going to be down there. I've got brand new Christmas Duo design pads, which we all will love.
Yes.
At 3 p.m. At 5 p.m. we have our festive shaped sentiments. Can't get the original ones anymore, but you can get your Christmas ones. And then 7 p.m. I'm going to be having another look at that fantastic magazine. So make sure you join me. Join the team in the morning and then me all afternoon for lots of festive Christmassy fun. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday and we'll see you all again very soon.